I mean, all day long. Like, did you see this? Did you see this? Okay. So, that ends, and it seemed to take a long time, but it ended well. Blah, blah, blah. It's over. Now it's Nancy Guthrie. And those people that always say, I have no time. I'm so busy. I'm so stressed out. Yet they're watching YouTube all the time.
Mhm.
That's me right there. Because I'm always like, I'm too busy. I'm stressed. I'm starting a new channel. But every single night,
You're
I
binging.
put up, I, anything. Nancy Grace is my favorite. And I just watch. You guys can ask me a question. I know the answer.
So, I'll tell you what. And this is I don't know what your faith affiliation is. I don't know what your political affiliation is. I don't know your social media habits. I don't watch. I'm not in your house watching you doom scroll. But I'll tell you what. And this has been me recently. So
Good.
I have stopped doom scrolling as much.
I can't.
And I stay off of Facebook because it makes me angry. I have
Oh,
blocked a lot of the news sites now because
uh-huh, uh-huh.
I just don't want to hear it. And because it makes me so angry. So,
No.
so what I now do is so there's a church out in Texas, big mega church, like huge, that I absolutely have fallen in love with because my husband started watching their podcast.
Oh, what
Um,
was that one? What's the name?
so it's Lake Point Church with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Josh Howerton is the pastor. They're the lead
Yeah.
pastor there. And so now what I do is I listen to their podcast
And
and
then
listen
you're
to his
happy.
sermons. And I am just a much nicer, happier human being.
That's a
In
good point.
fact, in fact, James is like, wow, like you're really just trying to be a better helpmate to me. And I'm like, am
Oh,
I really am I trying to? Like he has credited me with trying. I'm like, I don't think it is me trying. I think it is a
dear.
consequence of what I'm feeding myself. So we talk a lot, me and you, Juliet. We talk a lot about what we put in our bodies via
Yes. And
our mouths. And I think that as a whole, a lot of us influencers and coaches, we need to also start talking about what are we putting in our bodies through our eyes and our ears. And I'm telling
uh-huh.
you, you're listening to debaucherous stuff and stuff that is all about like drugs, drinking, alcohol, and sex and all these things, then that's like where your heart is, it's like, what are you putting in, So, I try now to take in things that are good, in the Apostle Paul
Okay.
was always talking about things like, think on what is good and what is holy and what is right and what is lovely. And I'm telling you, if you focus on those things, what comes
Uh-huh.
out of your mouth and what comes out of your
It's
life,
life.
the fruits of your labors are so much better. And I think that we need to do a little bit of both, our what we intake is not
But
just what we
but
eat.
Coach Becca, it makes me happy. I love true crime. I love this stuff.
I
And
did
and
too.
what
I'm telling you, I was a crime junkie. I was binging Crime Junkie. Anatomy of Murder is my favorite true crime podcast. I
oh
listen to
yeah.
The Deck. I listen to the what Counterclock with Delia DeAmbra.
Oh,
I love true crime too, but I'm telling you,
yes.
there is just something that is so, I don't know, like there's something that it just like I'm a much better person if I leave it alone. But that's me. Maybe you can do it.
And maybe not, but you know what did help me? Okay, so as a creator, I found myself getting cranky about certain things on YouTube, perhaps even in our niche. Like, I found myself getting aggravated at this or that, but I want to support, and I finally decided, but it's one step. You know what I mean, Rebecca? It's like, I
Yeah.
went, if X bothers me, then why am I watching X? I shouldn't watch it. I'm not obligated. Like, it's not even obligated. I like supporting, my friends. I love visiting where my friends are. That's what I should say,
Yeah.
because all my friends I watch, it's not them. But if they're on a live with Mr. I'm trying to make up a name, Mr. Calculator, so I don't give away initials, people will, but if they're on live with Mr. Calculator and I want to be part of the live, but I can't stand what Mr. Calculator is saying, I
Yeah.
finally went, Juliet, then you don't need to be, you don't focus on your human friends and stop it. But what I did start with, and I actually will stop once Nancy Grace is done, or it's this true crime is concluded. I started listening to that sleep time biography, and
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Sorry, I had to shut him up. I had to put his collar on him.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Oh, you couldn't
But
hear me? Man, I'm telling you, this microphone is great, and they don't sell it anymore. But no,
I
he was
just
barking
ordered
his head off.
I just ordered a new one because for my new channel, oh, I put a thank you note out. I started the new channel, I think it's 15 days ago. And yeah, I begged a few people to join like you, but I have 54 subscribers, women over 40. So I was excited. I was like, I'm proud of that. So I was happy. I will not support any church that is supporting a country that's trying to start. Oh, okay. I don't want to get
That's
into
fine.
politics.
That's fine. That's fine, Cosmic. We're not going to talk about politics or what, my husband is
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
my husband is actually a soldier. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to go there.
yeah, thank you.
I'm trying. What? Am I missing anything? Well, you all are moderators. So I know Thomas is talking about something. He might be talking about John Stead. You are all moderators, so you could just dump anybody you want that's coming in on this channel. But
I don't know if I
there's
don't.
another guy. It's not you, Cosmic. I'm talking about somebody different that's been hanging around a little bit, and he puts down people specifically by name, and I won't tolerate that.
I don't know who
I
is
don't.
that.
John Studd. I don't find him amusing.
I don't
I
see
don't
him.
think it's a. I hope he's not. I think I just saw something. Yeah, a lot of creators that we know will like entertain it, and I'm like, no. Once you start using a name of a friend of mine, no, you're gone. But I think he doesn't come on my channel yet because look at all the blue wrenches I have. I made everybody a moderator,
Made everybody a moderator.
so I don't have to
I'm telling
watch.
you, yeah, Jonathan, I need to add you as a moderator on my channel too, over there.
Jonathan, who? Did I miss people? Hi, Fairbrooks.
Carnivore
Fairbrooks.
is his name is Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Of course, I know Jonathan. He coached me one time. He's awesome.
Yeah,
And hi, Thomas.
I like him.
And Donna Ray. And I'm trying to see if I missed anybody.
I think that people need to understand something too. Like, so I'll tell you who I absolutely adore.
Who do you adore? Dr. Abs, because he's so cute.
I don't know who that is.
Go ahead.
I need to go look him up. No, I'm just kidding. So I absolutely adore Bart K. I do.
Oh, yeah. That's a controversial statement for Seb. He is so funny.
I absolutely adore him. I think he is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you a secret. I do not agree with everything that he says.
Nobody does.
You know what? That is okay. We can agree to disagree. And I'm serious, people. Like, no,
I think he's the sweetest guy deep down. Go ahead. Huh? I think he's the sweetest guy deep down. He's so
he is. He is. He really is. And I'll tell you, like, what is my channel? Well, I will say it's my name. It's my full name. Sorry.
Are you gonna post? Can you post it?
Rebecca.
Or do you need me to post it?
I don't know if this will cross post on yours, will it? Did it cross post?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Dan,
so
you see it? Oh,
oh,
there you
thank you.
go. And Jonathan.
So
Jonathan put that down.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I don't support is if
You support my new channel though, don't you?
I don't know, maybe I need to go I need to because you have a new one. I said I subscribed to one of them. I know you've got more than one now, so I need to go hit some more
It's my
subscribe.
new one for women over 40, focused on
I need
metabolism,
to,
not
oh,
necessarily diet prescription. Because in my real life, my clients here and my clients at the gym that I coach, that's that's not the direction they want to go. You know, if I could get people off of 500 grams of sugar a day, we're in the right direction, you
yeah,
know? So go
yeah.
ahead.
No, so I'll tell you what makes like people that I don't get along with super well. And I will get along with them face to face. And I'm not going to name names because I do my best not to name drop. Um, but there are people out there that use science in an incorrect way. You may know this, like who I'm talking about in your head. And
Yes, of course I
you know who
do.
I you know who I am. You
See,
know who
I
I'm talking.
use science in an incorrect way, but I only have 50 subscribers and they correct me.
No, but I'm saying like I don't like it when somebody is like, hey, look at the graph from this study. This study shows this. And look at this. And then they don't cite the study. And then me, because I'm a nerd, I will take that. I will pull that picture of that graph. I will
Yep.
go to Google and reverse search that
Yep.
image, and it will find that study that it was published in. And then you
Yep.
look at the study and you're like, so this graph literally does not pertain to what you are even talking about or does not apply in this situation because of XYZ. You are falsely representing your data
Yeah.
in an incorrect way. That
Lots of people do though,
when
Rebecca.
they do
Lots.
that, that is like boom.
Hey,
That's
I'm blocking me, but as a nurse, this is Lainey. Yesterday I got diagnosed with lipedema in both my legs. I now abuse compression. Okay. Just
so
laugh. Is it
well,
painful?
lymphedema is, there means
It's
that there's
common.
just something wrong with your lymphatic system and there's a blockage somewhere. I highly, highly, highly recommend if you have lymphedema, not lipedema. Lipedema is different. That's a collagen
Yes.
and fat thing. Lymphedema, where your lymphatic system is not draining properly, then I highly recommend you find somebody that does lymphatic massage. Highly recommend it. And do that. And you need, if you can afford them, those compression, but the big compression, the full
The
leg
ones in the
one.
hospital that go
Like,
like that?
yes, but they
Or
make them that go all the way up to your hip. And if you can
oh
get
yeah.
one of those that goes all the way up to your hip, I mean, like, yeah.
Thank you,
So
John.
I'll look at that.
That was sweet. John's so sweet. Um, yeah, when I had years and years and years and years ago, I had to have something in my it was my right leg with the veins. It wasn't cosmetic, although I went in to a doctor because I'm like, I don't like how these look. Is there a way to get rid of them, like skull therapy or whatever it's called? And he's like, and then they did all these tests, and they're like, oh, this we've got to no, this isn't good. And I was much younger, but I had to wear the full pantyhose compression. Oh my God, they were a bitch. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry, am I allowed to say that? Um,
I don't know.
Becca,
I'm sure you
mine
are.
is caused by lymph nodes being removed for
Cancer.
cancer.
Lymphatic massage will still help because what it's going to do is it's going to push it out into the tissues. So it's not just, it's going to move what it can move through the channels that it can move it through. But yeah, so it's the same as doing the compression stockings. It's just that you're going to be doing, it's an active movement.
It's just
So
one more modality to add to the
it,
recovery.
it is, I mean, it like, I highly recommend it. Now, see, I have a little bit of,
Hi, Sharon.
I have a little bit of lipedema.
Right.
Mine is really weird because and I've talked to Siobhan about it because mine is super strange. I only have it in certain places where I stretched during my pregnancy, but I have lipedema, like so like because um I still have some under my arms where I stretched. And if you feel it, you can feel like the little grains of they call it the grains of rice underneath. And it's
Oh, wow, I didn't know.
only where I stretched, like especially like here between like on my belly where I stretch so much, and then like on my thighs where I stretch so much. It's really weird what
Hmm.
pregnancy did to my body.
Oops. I meant to click on the question. Sorry, Thomas. Okay, anybody have a question? We have not only a nurse in here, you're an RN and a SMMS. What are you?
I'm not a
You're a
no, I'm not with the
scientist.
society. I'm not with the society. Um, she's talking about lymphatic versus fascia massage. I mean, lymphatic is going to be like with the lymphatic system, and then the fascia is all over your body, and that has to do with tissue. Like this is fascia. Like this is all fascia. Fascia massage would be just massaging.
Oh, bye, Thomas. Thomas is sick. Sorry. Oh,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
But lymphatic is going to it's going to focus on the flow of the actual lymphatic system, and they know where to do that and how to do that to get it to work. All the massage is great though.
Oh, I know, right? I could afford it. Although I can afford those ones that they have in the mall that when you're done, you're just beat to a pulp and
So
in
yeah,
worse
funny
shape.
story. I'm
But
here.
it's only $33.
You want to hear a super funny story?
Okay, it better be super funny because you set it up that way.
Maybe it's not super funny. It's super sketch
Okay,
though. Like you're gonna.
okay.
So me and my husband were like, hey, for like anniversary, let's go find a couples massage. Okay.
Ooh, romantic.
I know, right?
Okay.
So I totally found one. It was like Grace Massage or something. It sounded very innocuous. We roll
Oh,
up into this place, and I was like,
did you get it on a Groupon? I
no,
became
but dude. So we walk in. They didn't have us do paperwork. Red flag number one. Number two, the clientele that was coming in we were the normal ones coming in. And now I will say they dug deep. They were like deep tissue people.
Was it seedy? Like, did you
It
feel
was
like
very,
you were
it was
I was
very,
gonna
I
say, was it a
have
mas
a
you
feeling
could
there
have
was
this kind of massage or the wink, wink, that kind of
a,
massage?
so I think that they cater to both, like hey, there's a really good deal in the back type situation. And then there's these people are here for normalcy, so keep your clothes on. Like we totally rolled, like we laughed and we were like, I think there are probably people here for some happy endings.
Oh my gosh.
So it was very sketch. Like it totally just like looked like a normal legit place, and except when you walked in you were like, "Oh my gosh." It was wow. It was
I
very seedy.
cannot see I cannot see my husband like, my husband be all for a romantic dinner. He likes to travel, so his idea is, "Let's go to whatever for the weekend. Let's go to, Arizona and Napa Valley." But I can never see him like, "Yeah, let's get a couples massage." I don't know, man. I just I mean, I would love
Oh
that,
my
but I
gosh,
can't.
Cheryl.
What? What?
Cheryl said, "I'll never do a couples massage with my husband moaned and groaned the whole time."
Cheryl.
That's great.
I would die. I would die.
Party
I'd be
on the
like,
table. I'm telling you, it was really sketch. It was super sketch, and we were like, never going back to that one. It's not happening.
gonna
So
never forget what Cheryl said. I'm gonna bring this up every time. Now, do you know Cheryl? She does rebounding. Like she's like trained in it, has a certification. And I reached out to her just for something I am like always doing something different.
Yeah.
And she recommended a, decent rebounder at various prices.
Hmm.
And I picked one sort of in the middle of the road. And what a difference when you don't buy one crappy one from Amazon. Like I never enjoyed rebounding, and now I'd like have a good one. I
And so now
love it.
you enjoy it. I
What?
don't.
Huh?
I said, and now you enjoy it, but I will
I
tell you
do.
this: like, I am not a cardio person. I hate cardio, and
Yeah, me
so
too.
the other day, so like this, I say the other day, it was yesterday. So yesterday at the gym, it was pull day. So
Oh,
on pull day, I do Romanian deadlifts, I do lat pulls, I do two different variations of lat pulls. I do there's a little bit of push in there, and that's just because of kind of I switched an exercises instead of doing one exercise that was a pull. I ended up flipping it to something that was that something ends up being a push. But I did triceps, biceps, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, my heart rate's getting up into the 160s, 170s,
yes.
doing extras, doing, weightlifting. And I'm like, I'm
Especially
really
legs.
glad. I'm like, I'm really glad because I hate cardio. So
Me
I'm like,
too.
look, I'm getting my cardio. This is high intensity interval training right here, guys. Like, I don't have to go do my cardio. I hate cardio.
Becca, oh my God, I think the same thing on leg day. I'm like, I'm about to die or throw up on leg day. And I'm like, my heart, I'm like, yeah, this is good. Call it a
Today was
day.
supposed to be leg day, but I didn't sleep well last night and actually fell back asleep and didn't wake up till like 8:53. This I was like, yay. But tomorrow will be leg day. I hate leg day. Everybody knows I hate leg day. The
I
entire
hate
gym
leg
that I
day.
go to knows I hate leg day. They
I
know.
have a feeling, I don't know. I know you're kind of quiet and shy.
Me?
And that's why I love you because you're so quiet and shy. I could just hear you at the gym. And I know
Me?
you don't use, yeah, I'm being
I am
sarcastic.
not quiet and shy.
That's why we get along. But because I'm from New Jersey, but I just had
No.
this vision of you at the gym and you walk in and they're like, oh gosh, here she comes. It's leg day. Let's
Okay,
everybody
so
hide.
so
Okie
you
says
want to
hi.
know, let me tell you how I introduced myself when I
Uh-oh.
first like at the gym. So this is a military gym. Almost
Oh,
everybody that's in there is either a soldier or a dependent. And I walked in and was like, um,
well, you froze or I froze.
I know you're
Are you
frozen too.
there?
Are you there?
There we
Can you
go.
hear me? Okay.
Okay. It's working. It's probably
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I was like, is it mine? Oh, it could be mine. I have Starlink that's
Okay.
flying over. No, so
It does this at work. It happens to me at work all the time. Okay, so it's a military gym. That's where you left off.
yeah, military gym, and they honestly, like soldiers will leave stuff laying around and stuff, or they'll hog machines and set and doom scroll on their thing. And I finally was like, I'll walk up to somebody and be like, hey, how many more sets you got? I ain't even started yet. I'm like, well, maybe less social media and maybe a little more exercise. So I've quickly earned, oh yeah. So I quickly earned the reputation as the gym witch, but with a B.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good.
Well, listen, I ain't got time for you to scroll on Facebook. I need
I hate
my
that.
leg day is
But
like 2.5 hours. I need,
see,
yeah.
now I go and I work at a woman's only gym.
Mm,
And I know people say, "What about this? What about that? What can you do that?" They're within the law. Don't even ask all those questions that you're going to want to ask. But it's yes, it's a private women's gym. It's not a chain or anything like that. So I don't get, but I know when I call them the big girls, and I don't mean weight or muscle. I mean, in my head, I call them the bigger. They're the women that know how to work out and kick ass. And they could be 5'2". I'm not saying their size, and some are so lean, but it's like the grown-up girls, and they are women that know what they're
they're
doing.
doing.
And when they go, they work out and they get out of there. And they don't chit chat, they don't play on the phone. So I make sure I don't go when they do, although they're very motivating. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm getting in their way.
I will
Mm-mm.
say though, I almost always have a spotter. Like very rarely have I ever been like, hey, can I get somebody to spot me so I don't like drop this 35-pound weight on my face? Most of the time I can get somebody to spot me. Um, so
Well,
that's, and then they're
you,
usually pretty strong. Yeah,
well,
getting people to do
when you're
that.
doing 12-pound dumbbell reps, yeah, you don't need a spotter for that.
No, so but I am up to so I really for bench press, and I don't know, Jonathan may think that like this too or not. I thoroughly recommend women do dumbbell bench press because of the stabilizing muscles that it takes to push the dumbbells up versus a barbell, right? And I just find that my strength is so much better because I'm using all the little accessory muscles to stabilize two weights on the way
Yeah.
up.
My coach, now she has won every single award for bodybuilding. So that,
Yeah.
bodybuilding's a little different, steroids and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. You work out 8, 9 hours a
You
day. It's
still,
very
yeah, you
competitive.
still like working out.
So and she's 50, so it's back in the day. But yeah, with me, because I have a trainer, dumbbells all the way. And it's probably because of shoulder, injuries, prior surgery, and getting in some of those. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
are you reading what Opie wrote?
Yes.
Okay, you know who laughs the
Yours?
hardest? My husband laughs the hardest when he hears Opie make these kind of jokes. Now I laugh, I think they're funny, but I mainly roll my eyes and go, oh my God. And that's why they're funny to me. Dumbbell chest presses is especially better for women. Okay, good.
Oh,
Shorter clavicles, so the rib cage expansion in relation to the shoulder joint is greater. I use machines because I'm not hoisting. Yeah,
well, yeah. Well, that
I
is,
don't use machines, but
yeah, I do. I only do, um, I say only, listen,
oh,
I say only, but
you're strong.
I do a 35 dumbbell in each hand. And if it's not funny, that is over half my body weight.
You're
So
tiny. Yeah.
So I have to kick them up with my legs, and I'm sitting there. I've got them sitting on my legs, and I'm like
Yep.
rocking back, two, and then whoosh, and I have to kick them back to get them up because if not, then like I can't just be like, no, I can't do it.
Believe it
So
or not, I was up to 25 pounds, but
it's still
I had shoulder
good.
surgery, and my shoulders was my favorite part. They look good.
Mhm.
Um, after because I tore my tricep. I'm sorry, bicep rotator full tear
Well,
and joint displacement. And I mean, I'm up to 15 pounds now, but I'm not even trying at my age. I'm
yeah,
62. I'm not even trying to go heavier. It's not
I've
worth
done
it.
something to my AC. I do have something going on with my AC joints, and they're like just they like to hurt a lot. So I have to
Uh-oh.
be careful when I rehab my shoulders. And so, like, I had to have somebody teach me a different way to do delt flies. So instead of going straight out, I'm actually
Yep.
doing forward and up motion versus,
Oh, gotcha.
but yeah. So because leaning forward, leading with my elbows because it takes the pressure off my AC joints.
Okay, so Jonathan and I are going to do a collaboration. Do you want to be part of that too? And we could learn, like, I could
About
get,
about weightlifting.
yeah, wouldn't it be fun? Or questions, weightlifting,
Yeah.
demonstrations. Um, you can't, I would turn this around if I wasn't embarrassed. This is my YouTube desk. My office is right there. And then my gym with the squat bar and everything.
Mm.
And I can't tell, I I have the Bowflex times two. So I have two full sets, the $500 set and the $800. To look at me, would you ever think, you're probably wondering, do I use these weights as a door stop or something to look at me? But it's so fully equipped. But I like going
That's
out and
good.
at the gym.
Well, we used to have a gym, and because the
Yeah.
army pays to move us, and we almost always go over on weight. We ended up selling all of our gym equipment. It was just too heavy
Oh,
because you have a weight limit.
Okay, wait a second. So, local, who I love to
If you
death.
can toss a hay bale,
Okay,
like
but
that's
look
like
what he writes. Look what local writes next. Maybe that.
my AC. I'm telling you, like if you are putting so, and this is another thing I was doing wrong, and this is why you need a
Oh,
trainer, guys. I'm just saying this. This is why you need trainers.
I have one. Yeah.
So if you are doing shoulder presses, and Jonathan can correct me if I'm wrong. If you're doing shoulder presses and you are flat up against a wall like this, you are putting pressure on all this whole joint, and you're not supposed to go back that far. That's just not natural for your shoulders. So I didn't know this, but I needed to be doing shoulder presses from here and
That's a,
doing here and not here. And so I was injuring my shoulder with shoulder presses every time. So I had to pull them forward and then push up with my shoulders. And it does take the pressure off of that AC joint a little bit.
absolutely. Yeah, I have learned
Yes.
the reason I train with the trainer who's the owner of the gym is because I'm an ACE certified personal trainer, American Academy of Exercise Professionals. But you still need a trainer. Like taking a course and passing it isn't real life experience. So I not only follow her, job shadow her, but with me with everything I do. I mean, a bicep curl. Yes, I know
Mhm.
how to do bicep, but I mean, she will just teach every little nuance. And it's amazing how, like you just said, okay, maybe for me or you, okay, instead of this, just do that. Like the tiny little things is like you can't get that without a personal trainer. And I'm
No,
not a personal trainer for anybody but local women. So we're not even making
I'm
money.
not a personal training. This is just what I've learned from
Learn.
people teaching me. And I think women, we tend to like want to get muscles, but we don't train our backs enough. And women need to be really training their backs, because everybody wants to look like they want that hourglass shape. Women, they want that. Well, you can't get this unless you are working on your back and shoulders. And
Yes.
so like I do, wide lat pull downs, and then I
Yeah.
do the pull downs where you're like standing like this and pull down
Yeah.
that way. And then it gives you that
Great
V
bar.
shape. It shapes that V. It
I
makes you
love
look
when
all nice.
you look
Yeah.
great though. Yeah, she has me
This has
doing a
been a
lot of
lot.
single arm like everybody, but I have because of that right injury, the imbalances on my whole body due to that. Like so a lot of my stuff is still you know, um, by less separately, that type of thing. Sounds good to me. I have some YouTube shorts on my exercise. Well, I can't go back and watch shorts. We have to do something together. Yeah, you could show them into greater detail, and then I could clean up my home little gym here, or I have keys to the women's gym. I could go
You could
anytime.
set
Like,
it up there. Yeah.
yeah, actually, that
Yeah,
would be great because I could go when they close, and I mean, I could go anytime since I
I
have
could do it in
access.
the middle. I could do it in the middle of the night.
I was gonna say it would have to be when it's closed. So like
Yeah.
at, 9 o'clock here, they're closed. I go in and it's huge.
Well,
I
it's
put on the
24-hour
lights.
access at ours, but I will say
Oh,
there's no rule that says we can't video in there, but people have like, and I'll go in there and I have like a thing that I hook up and I'll like video myself for form on certain things.
yes.
And people have complained that people are like videoing in the gym. And it's not just about
I
me,
know.
it's about other people. And I'm like, listen,
I know. I know.
y'all are not cleaning your weights. I'm literally clean. Every time I put a pair of dumbbells back, I take the spray and I spray all of the dumbbells down, because these nasty people
Men. Oh, sorry.
and women are putting these dumbbells back and they ain't cleaning them. And listen, people are like, oh, yeah, I'm not worried about germs. I was like, listen, I've watched people walk out of the bathroom and not wash their hands. And chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis are on the rise in the military. I ain't wanting to touch them things. So I grab that spray and
Ew.
I'm like,
Oh, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting. And
I just
like,
want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Go ahead. Go talk, talk, talk.
no. It's just somebody else is like, I'm not afraid of germs. I'm like, did you know that? And then I have seen people not wash their hands walking out of the bathroom. They're like, you just made me gag. And now I'm going to have to clean these every time. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you need to clean the
Well, the
dumbbells.
good they're talking about Saturday. Yeah, the good part is
No,
I could bring whatever because I would only do it when they're closed. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't bothering. And the other thing is Saturday, especially there after 3 o'clock, because they close at 6, we give classes in the morning, a sugar reset class and everything. It's super busy at 6 a.m. with classes, personal training. And I'll tell
well,
you what, if go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm
What?
just thinking about like what since I probably can't go to a gym and do things, what I could do possibly is sit in a chair and show modified things
Oh, that would be
for the
wonderful.
people that are like, where do I start? I can't walk very far. I can't do these things. I can show some different like modified. And I'm telling you, isn't that disgusting? To me, I'm sorry.
Guys, dudes, Lance, what's wrong with you? No, I'm
Like if
kidding.
y'all are handling your wangers, I need you to at least
I
use
don't
some
need a
hand
strike.
sanitizer.
No strikes. I'm almost monetized. Is Wanger a strike?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I mean, I guess we could use is I mean, our technical terms like
Shh. Shh.
I could say the P word if
I
that's
think
what
so.
you rather if you that's if
No,
that,
I am just
no, but
messing
you
with
get
you.
what I'm
You
saying.
know,
Like people need to wash their hands. Like I'm not a mask person. I'm not a this person. I'm not a everybody needs to like yeah. But if you're going to go to the bathroom, wash your hands. If you're about to eat
that's
food, put it
good.
in your mouth, wash your hands. If you've handled raw meat, wash your hands.
What about in your car? I mean, like people go shopping. You know what? My 28-year-old though, I think starting at age 5, whatever they learned in school in in Idaho where she grew up. Oh my gosh, she was the one. Like she was really good. She's like, Mom, you have to sing Happy Birthday washing your hands because I would wash my hands. She's like, not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So the little, you know, I don't want to say the word, but yeah, back then at age 5, I would be like, happy, to entertain the
Yeah,
kid too.
yeah.
Happy birthday to you. And
But
then, like, even in the car when sanitizers came out, I mean, she carries them all over.
yeah.
Mom, here's
So
your wipes.
so for every man out there that is not washing their hands after handling their wanger, which is apparently compliant, um,
Oh,
let's
okay.
say this: How would you want to pick up a weight after a woman went and wiped herself and she's on her period and she didn't wash her hands?
Yeah, guys.
I mean, I'm just saying,
That's
like,
why I always wore weightlifting gloves. I don't need them, but I felt like at least I'm not picking up gross stuff. Your mom was wrong. Juliet, your mom was wrong.
we are good enough.
You guys, you guys are not funny. Rebecca, thank you so much for coming on. But this is like my little lunch break, and man, am I busy at work. So yeah, it's
I
about
just need
15
to throw on
minutes.
makeup and a bra. It's all.
I know. When I said that, I was dying laughing. I appreciate you jumping in. It was fun for me. I don't know about the audience, but it was really fun for me. I just like to throw on a Wednesday live here and there, and
It's
I
fun to
and
do
I
with you.
and I love you to death. I love you on kilts. You just crack me up. You you
You
are
know,
my
my husband
friend.
says I'm not that funny.
I think you're funny. And maybe it's because I think people that speak out and are smart are funny as well. Or maybe it's like New Jersey. You don't have you're like a New Jersey person that has like the Southern accent. And it's really intriguing to me. Like you'd be in New Jersey and you'd fit in. You would be like everybody's gal. Yeah, everybody's
Probably,
girl.
probably because I listen to a lot of Janet Ivanovich.
There you go. All
So
right. Well, I'm gonna take your advice, go a couple nights without watching my binge on Nancy Guthrie and
mm,
pray for her. and go back to biography. I listen to Fall Asleep, that's Sleep History, which is always interesting. And I'll report. I'll give it a shot. I trust you and your advice. Can't hurt. So, guys, I will see you later, alligators. Becca, when I end it, I'm going to go as well, and I better jump back to work so I
Yep.
don't get fired. Thank you so much.
Bye.
I appreciate everybody. See you later.